Alright. This is gonna be an interesting video. It's unlike any of my usual live streams, where I play games and I talk of others. I mean, this is what we're gonna be doing as well, but it's just more of a finance side. So, everything I'll be doing today is mostly on the finance side. And we'll see how it goes. Waiting for the results. And if you're in the comments or you're an investor below, let me know. While we wait for some news on this company. Because apparently they are supposed to release the results very soon. Yep, waiting. Maybe the guy forgot to upload. That guy had one job but he forgot to upload. Because it's supposed to release after, well, he says after market closes, right? So, technically, it could be any time after market closes. Could be a few hours after, 5 minutes, I don't know, like 50 minutes, who knows. But anyways, if you are here, welcome you all, and I thank you for joining in today. My name is Emil Hilson. I am an investor in the Very Good Food Company since last year. And when I bought into the stock, I thought to myself, wow, this is actually a really great Canadian company since I live in Canada. And yeah, I bought in and I did my research on it. I thought they had the potential to become a partial Beyond Meat, you know, not in terms of huge international expansion, but expansion in America and Europe itself, that's big enough. And I don't need this company to become just as big as Beyond Meat. As long as they become 10 times its own size, it's already exceeded my expectation. And that's the goal I have for it. So while we wait for its, full year 2020 results, let's just talk. So if you are an investor in the Very Good Food Company, let me know why you bought in, what price you bought in, and if you've personally tried the products. Yeah, do I have... Let me see if I can show pictures of buys and... Because I remember I bought the stock 2 times or something. Oh my gosh, was that last year? That was last year, right? Yeah, I remember I bought it last year. There we go. So you guys asked me like, oh, are you lying about the stock and something? No, I bought it last year and I can show you guys a picture later on. Okay, doesn't have my bank account or anything or stuff. Oh, that's good. So yeah, that's when I bought it in and stuff. So, anyways, while we wait, let's wait for the results. I mean, the thing is, it could come at any time after market closes. They didn't promise us it's gonna happen right away. It could be like an hour or 2 wait. And yeah, I mean, just be patient with it. If you are an investor and all that, say hi. And glad to be able to talk with you guys, any of you. So that's what it is. So the stock today, I mean, if no one's talking in the comments, it's fine. But anyways, I'll continue talking. The stock, let's see. So since I bought it, right? Ooh. It doesn't show. Okay, anyways. Since I bought the stock, oh man. Around $1.75 and something. As you can see here, my average cost basis. I bought it 2 times in October. And then at that time I thought like, you know what, I'm comfortable with this position. It's gonna be one of my speculative stocks. So let's give it a shot. And let's see what's going on with it. And then, you know what, they really have gave me a good surprise for the quarterly results. And their expansion into America as well. And also acquiring a lot of the other plant-based food businesses. You know, they're not just doing it themselves, but they're also acquiring other businesses like the cultured cheese, right? Oh, sorry, the cultured nut. That's what it is. The cultured nut. And then they also have, let me just check out some of the other brands. Alright, they also have the partnership with the Colorado restaurant. It's called the Silver Spoon, is that right? Anyways, this one they just collaborated with recently, the Very Good Cheese Company, which was I think recently called the Well Cultured Nut stuff. And hey Rob, thank you very much for joining in today. Yeah, no worries. I mean, I just feel like I guess I can introduce myself, but like my name is Emil Hilson and I am a stock investor as well as a gamer and a streamer. So I have different passions and I just want to be able to share my passion with others and people talk about it. Like today, hopefully, you know, when Very Good Food Company shares their results, we can all talk about it and discuss about it and learn something. That's what it is. At the end of the day, I hope everyone can learn something from each of my videos, and that's what it is. So I really appreciate you for coming on. You can check out some other videos if you're interested. Anyways, I'm going to continue talking about the Very Good Food Company and some of their brands that they bought. So Very Good Cheese that they've gotten. Where was there? Was it this green spoon or silver spoon? Totally forgot about. That was a nice one that they gotten in the Colorado's area in the US. You know, that really helps them with the US expansion, right? They're not only just a Canadian company. You have to think of them as a bigger expansion company into America, possibly into Europe, and potentially into Asia. That's what it is. And like I said, this company, if you compare it to say Beyond Meat, right? Let's just compare it to Beyond Meat. Because that's what I was doing when I was purchasing this company. I was comparing it to Beyond Meat. And how Beyond Meat had a market capitalization of 8 billion. And at that time, Very Good Food Company was like 100 million or 150 million. And I thought to myself, like, my dream for this company is that just becoming, you know, a tenth of the size of Beyond Meat. I don't think this company has the potential to truly become what Beyond Meat is, right? But it doesn't have to be. You don't have, every company that you purchase, it doesn't have to be the winner, right? It could win in other ways itself, right? There could be multiple winners in this plant-based business industry, okay? This is going to be one of my biggest winners. And so at that time I thought, you know what? They have a great customer base. Their products are very high in demand. A lot of great customer reviews, like I just said. And it's always supply demand. That's what it is. They always go through demand, not demand problem that they're having. They go through supply issues, right? And that's why they've made 2 plants, right? 2 huge facility plants to increase their production. One is in Vancouver. It's called the Mount Pleasant facility. And there's also one, the main one in Victoria as well. And that's gonna really help them keep up with the demand. And this name is just gonna slowly become more popular. And when you do go to Whole Foods, if you are in Canada, you can go to Whole Foods and all, Whole Foods, IGA, you can check out some of their products. And I have some in the I have some in the freezer right now. All right, and this is it's honestly one of my favorite investments because I truly love what they're doing. I love what, you know, Mitchell Scott, you know, he and James Davison, both of them are such a great compliment to each other because One of them is really specialized in marketing and business, while the other is an actual chef. Look at that. Chef experience over 10 years, trained in classic French cuisine, right? He's got a lot of high IQ and innovative mind to really continue to innovate very good food menu. That's what it is, and releasing these products. That's what I love about these two. All right, these two are such a great fit for it. And then you look at some of their new management people, right? Ana Silva, they've recruited some great people from different companies, right? With Daya and this type of pharmaceutical. So they aren't just recruiting some people without much experience. They're recruiting a lot of great people into this company that have great experience in the food industry, which shows to me that management is only strengthening itself. It's becoming much more powerful and much more trustable in the long term. Okay. So yeah, that's why I truly love this company. And do I regret not buying more? Well, I guess of course, right? But it's better to regret not buying more than investing too much in it, right? Because if you invest too much in it and it doesn't go the way you want it to, that hurts a lot more, right? But I'm happy with my position. I remember when it was around, let's see, $9. It went up. I still remember one day it went up to like $9. Okay, $9 stock. And at that time, people were like, in my mind, I was like, no, I'm not selling out because I'm not here for the short-term profits. I'm here for the long-term profits and my loyalty to this company. So that's why I didn't invest in it at that time. No, so that's why I didn't sell at that time. Sorry, I didn't sell at that time. So yeah, and how long am I gonna hold it for? At least a few years, I gotta say. At least a few years. This is still at its kind of baby stage, it's grown up a lot, right? Or maybe it's at its kindergarten stage in a way. So I can walk in stuff, but I want to see it go to high school, I want to see it go to university, and then I'll let go. And it's kind of like being a proud parent. And I am already proud of this kid. So, my idea is not to sell it out for the next few years, honestly. I see much higher growth potential than what it is today. So, good luck trying to convince me, because it's not happening. Meanwhile, still waiting. Yeah, still waiting. Hey Richie, let it be Tesla. I mean, I was actually a Tesla investor, if you believe it or not. And I bought him when it was about $300 a share. And $300 was when it was before the stock split. Okay? It has about 10 times that amount. But I sold out. And that was a big mistake. That was one of the hardest decisions and most painful decisions I've ever made. So yeah, that was a big lesson, and I actually have a video towards it because it's impacted me so much, I have to say. And yeah, I've learned so much lessons from that selling, and it made me a much smarter investor than I've ever been. So I'll share the link right here. Maybe I can so I shared it right there. You can check it out. It's all on Tesla and how it changed my world. So take a close look at that video, and hopefully you all will learn something as well from that. Richie, let Very Good Food Company be 30x the growth, 30 times the growth, and not make the same mistake. Uh, Richie, you are so optimistic on this company. You're like the biggest bull I see. Okay, 30 times, all right? 30 times is a hella tough thing to do. Okay, that's 3,000% in growth. Okay, and I unfortunately don't see that happening. I see like around 10x, all right, growth. So that's around 1,000% growth. Okay, but yeah, I mean, if you're able to, go for it. Maybe you've invested when the company was at its offering stage, when it was like less than $1 or something, right? Good for you. Good for you. It's a generational company. I wouldn't say it's a, you know, everyone's opinions are different, but I wouldn't say it is a generational company, because Beyond Meat is that. Beyond Meat is what started this plant-based movement. They are a generational company. This is just kind of, this company, it won't truly become as successful as Beyond Meat, but it doesn't really have to be, like I said. It would also be one of the companies that influence a lot of people to have plant-based diets. Okay, you know, a lot of people, you know, that are open-minded to having plant-based meals, probably they have it once a week. You know, in the next few years, I see people having it 2 or 3 times a week instead, right? And if Beyond Meat and all these other plant-based companies are able to lower the costs for consumers like us to purchase it, I think that's going to be even more popular. Because one of the biggest complaints of these food, it's that the nutrition level as well as its cost. You know, when you associate plant-based foods, you kind of associate it with like, oh, it's expensive in a way. It's expensive, so that's why it's hard for you to always eat it. If they're able to really lower the cost production, you know, and also earn good margin, profit margin out of this, while also giving consumers a low cost, you know, low cost, that's so good for the world, honestly. That's what it is. I think it's gonna be really great for the world if that's possible. So yeah, these are all the different types of meats you could get. I've tried some of them. I have this one, the Very Good Food burger patty, and I also tried a very British banger. Okay, both are not too bad. I didn't like the taste of the British banger because it felt like there's some kind of bitterness in it. I don't know if you guys have tried it, but I highly suggest you guys try it. Yeah, because yeah, you want to know what this product is about, right? That's what it is. So, besides that, how are y'all doing? I know I've been talking a lot already. I just want to know how you guys are doing while we're waiting for the results. And you know what? It might not come out in the next hour. I honestly feel it's not, because they said it's after market closes, right? But it doesn't matter. It could be 6 hours after. Okay. Meanwhile, checking this out. Yep, I posted this, hoping people could join in and talk about it. Meanwhile, I think I'm just gonna take a break while we wait. You know, let me know in the comment section below, what are you invested in? Are you an investor yourself? Or we don't even actually have to talk about investing in general, honestly. We could talk about food, goals, anything that you like. I'm open-minded. Waiting, 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 waiting. Alexandra, hey, how are you doing? You just purchased some GBLY stocks today. Let me check that out. What is the GBLY stock? What is that about? And what is this? Globally Local Technologies Inc. Very interesting. What do they do? Why is it blank? Is it my computer is broken? Alright, so I gotta do more research. What do they do? You wanna tell me what they do? Why don't I see this information? Seems like they just enlisted in the market. Yeah, feels like it this month. Why did you buy some? Just curious. Alright, Richie, have you looked at other plant-based companies besides Beyond Meat? Definitely, I have. I've also looked at, in America, you look at Tattooed Chef. That's one of my biggest investments as well. And that's really about it. I mean, those three are the biggest ones I believe in that are going to be most successful long term. Okay, Alexandra, it's a vegan fast food company from London, Ontario. Ooh, sweet. You know, I do have some friends and some fans from Ontario. I know right now it's lockdown right now. It's really tough for them. But I would love to check out that place, honestly. Yeah. I would love to just go on vacation there as well. And cool, telling me this is a global, this is a vegan fast food company. And what are your, I know. Can you tell me what are some of the reasons why I invest in it? I want to hear it, if that's okay. And by the way, this is another one of my favorite plant-based food companies. This one, they're amazing. Their demand right now, it's pretty amazing in America. So yeah, it's still a great buying opportunity, honestly, right now. Tattooed Chef, okay? Yeah, and there's, you know what? You're right. Speaking of ghost kitchens, it's super popular at the moment. It really is. That's because, renting out space and all is very, very... It's very expensive. And if you want to make a restaurant, right? You need a lot of you need a lot of room, right? But if you have a ghost kitchen, you really shrink it down. And you only provide, takeout meals. That's it, right? Fast takeout meals and all. And that cuts a lot of different expenses. You don't have to pay that much as well. And yeah, it's and actually it's been doing super well in the pandemic times. So yeah, I'll be back while we wait for the. Wait, hello.
Hello, Hilton 吗？
哎，你好，孙医生你好，
你好，你好。不好意思，上周我不在，你看着看。
我知道你最近是特别忙。 Alright, sorry about that. I am back. Yeah, did the earnings report come out yet? What's going on? Okay, let me check the chat. Sorry about that. Okay, Alexandra, I just wanted to invest in more vegan companies like Very Good Food Company. I'm in it for the long term. Globally is just planning on launching 22 restaurants in North America by 2022. At least that's the plan as of now. Like I said, I purchased the company around June last year, so I'm not complaining. That's great. That's great. That's good to hear. You know, like I always say, invest in companies that you believe in, right? That's the most important. If you invest in companies that you believe in and you see a great potential in them and you're able to make out points, you know, that shows that this company is moving in the right direction, then that's all that matters. So anyways, okay, let's check. Please, did you come out yet? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Why haven't you released it yet? Everyone, thank you all for waiting patiently. But I might have to do a 24-hour stream, right? Because their earnings, their conference call is tomorrow, which is happening around 11 a.m. I won't be able to wake up in time for that. But anyways, I want to know, all of you, are you investors in this company? When did you start buying into it, and for what reason? All right, everyone share with me in the comment section below. I am so interested to hear what you guys have to say in the chat. Very will take over Beyond Meat. Ooh, that's a big bullish statement right there. I personally think that's not going to happen, but you know what? If you have the right evidence and as well as, you know, resources, as well as the vision and the analytics, go for it. You know, show it to me. You know, I would love to see it. How you believe Very is gonna take over Beyond Meat. Very is like Apple premium products, and Beyond. Wait, let me read this carefully. Very is like Apple premium products, and Beyond Meat is like BlackBerry in mass production. Huh. Oh my gosh, I have never thought of it like that. That's a really terrific analogy. You're saying very good. Well, the thing, okay, right now, Beyond Meat is actually a premium as well. Okay, they're a premium company as well. Look at their connections with different food companies like Pizza Hut, KFC, McDonald's. Okay, it's not saying that they're a bad product. They're actually really good quality as well. Okay, and you look at Impossible Foods, that's coming into the market soon, and it's in their IPO stages right now. They're in private mode right now. They're half of Beyond Meat's size, but they are a really strong competitor as well. So when you factor them in, this space in the next 5 to 10 years is actually become much better for us consumers. That's right, okay? Yeah. So it's hard to pick like a clear winner, but I think they're all going to be winners in the long term wise. But yeah, thanks for that. Gupleka. Okay, let me know if I'm saying your name wrong or... Okay, I want to be able to say your name right. Various like Apple premium products and Beyond is like BlackBerry in mass production. Yeah, think about that. You need to really think about that. True, Beyond Meat is a much yes. Beyond Meat is so much more further ahead of a lot of companies. Beyond Meat is up here, right? Beyond Meat. I would say Impossible Foods is like right there. Very Good Food Company is only down here. Okay, they're not. Are they close to Beyond Meat? No, not close. Not close, because Very Good Food Company still has to go through production. Okay, they have to be able to actually manage production well. Okay, they just started building the plant. It's probably gonna be finished this year or next year. But Beyond Meat has already done that for so many years as well. Okay, They've been through that stage already. That's why they are the leader for a reason. Beyond Meat, you have to give them respect. And yeah, Very Good Food Company is over here, but I'm not saying Very Good Food Company can't become here, right? Right? They could, and that's my dream for them. They can become like this, okay? Close, okay? If they become like this on level with Beyond Meat, that's insane. I would have never thought of it like that, okay? But I would say realistically, Beyond Meat will get to somewhat of a few tiers lower than Beyond Meat in terms of level wise, okay? Anyways, let's see. I feel like I shouldn't check every 5 minutes because that's like, that's being too impatient, right? And you know what? Let me check my email. Maybe they emailed it to me, right? What do you think? No. Nothing in the email too. Nothing in the email. Right, very rapid growth is unheard of in 3 years. That's right, for Very Good Food Company. That's right. That's why the expansion is super impressive in a way. That's why I'm invested in them. But the thing is, at some point, your expansion is only gonna stay around that part. Okay, it's hard to go even much higher level. Right, it takes a lot of time. Right. Especially, you know what I think? This year is super important for the expansion, especially with their facilities opening up. And you look at their production facilities, that's huge. Okay, you want to see how much production it has. I mean, they advertise it as a lot, right? But does it actually produce those amounts? And is the demand for this product going to be constantly high? That's what it is. You're gonna go through probably trends where it's gonna be lower and higher, lower and higher. All right, that's the reality of a business, right? You can't always have a business going like this, straight, all the way like that. No. Have you seen a supermarket in Vancouver always sold out of a Very Good Food Company product? I have. I've actually been to a lot of their Whole Food stores, right? And I wouldn't say it's sold out because, or maybe when I went there, it's, you know, restocked. So I can't really say, but the times I went, they're in stock. They're in stock. It's never really sold out. That's what it is. But there's demand for it, and that's the most important, right? There is demand for it. And they're what? You know what? They're right next to Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat, there's a shelf, Beyond Meat, and then lower is a Very Good Food Company. And I'll show you something. I'll show you what it is I have in my refrigerator. Actually, freezer. Okay, you ready? You ready? Here, I'll show it to you guys. What is this? It's the Very Good Food Butcher's Burger. Plant-based. It's super cold in my hand right now. Okay. I'm gonna eat this probably for dinner tonight, alright? Make myself a nice burger and stuff. Put in with some lettuce, tomato as well and all. So what about you guys? Which product have you guys tried from this company right there? Meanwhile, I gotta put it back in the freezer or else it's gonna melt. Kupika. Keep buying them. Yep, yummy, yummy. Yep. You know what? When I go buy a very good food company, actual food, right? I think to myself, it costs about $10, right? You know what? $10, I could buy 2 shares, or I could just buy that hamburger patty. What do I want? Do I want 2 shares of the company, or do I want the food? That's what it is. I've actually bought a lot of the stock, right? That's what it is. It's kind of investing huge into the company in a way. So I bought a lot of it, right? And yeah, I think we're gonna be rewarded very nicely in the next few years. Actually, if you have a long-term outlook like me, you're gonna be able to see how they expand and see how much growth they can go to. Okay, and actually recently it's been a good, you know, I guess you can say price pullback, because you're able to actually buy it around like $4 and all that stuff, right? I wish I could see it in their past year prices, but they switched their ticker and all that, so it's hard to say. Yeah, hamburger patties increase revenue, right? Simply. And also because hamburger patty is always in demand, right? You can always make easy food with that, no matter what. I really like the butcher shop model and I can't wait for it to open in Toronto. I can't wait. No, you know what? I can't wait for us to go and personally for me, like if you are in Victoria area, which I don't think any of us are, right? Being able to visit their own store is gonna be really awesome and fun. You know what? Maybe one day I will actually go to the company, no, go to their store in Victoria, right? And check out some of their stuff, because then they do have some great products in a way. Yeah, so like all that stuff. I went to their plant recently. I mean the outside, because I can't go in for the inside tour yet, right? Not allowed yet because it's coronavirus and all. But I can't wait to go inside. I'll definitely bring you guys on a tour or something and film a video, if that's able to happen. Oh, Richie, you're from, alright, you're from Toronto, that's right. London, Ontario, yeah. Hopefully they expand to more provinces as well. And then with more provinces later on in more American states and all. Okay, it's about that time, right? No, I'm not gonna even check because it's not updated. But anyways, how are you guys all doing, recently? In this pandemic times. Anything that you guys have done recently that you feel like it's very productive, it's very fun, you want to share? I would love to hear your opinion. Oh, by the way, if you haven't followed my YouTube channel already, this is it. Right here. You guys are all live. And I'm just looking at myself, but you can check out some of my featured videos. I also have my own finance class, which I just debuted last week. It's to teach you guys all about stock investment or even portfolio management, how to make a low risk but a high reward profile. Okay, that's what it is. So if you're interested, you can sign up. All the details in the video below. You might be able to change your life. That's what it is. And I'm here to try my best to teach you guys all what I know. But Kupleka, see you later. I should stock the Rupert facilities. Nice one. Anyways, so awesome to have you participate in the discussions. I'll see you sometime around, okay? Later. Take care. Oh, okay. Meanwhile, waiting. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait because this could literally, like I said, they don't have to release it right after the market closes. They never said that. They said like we'll release it once it closes. Could be anytime. We might be in here for like 6 hours, guys. And if you guys don't mind waiting, sure. But yeah, I'm gonna grab some snack and something. So I'll be right back, and I hope you all grab some snack and share with me what you guys have been doing during recently this time, okay? No report out. Thank you for staying here, okay? Sorry. Just had a good lunch and hope you all had something good to eat as well. I'm surprised, nothing yet. People have been waiting so anxiously for this, especially me. Like I've been on this. Let's see, what's the newest reaction? Earnings still not out yet. Where are earnings? Where are earnings? People are like waiting. Yeah. This is just very interesting. Let's just take a look at some of the products. Yeah, thanks for staying around. You know, maybe we'll be rewarded soon. Whoa, what is going on? Alright, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Anyway, should I actually go through some of my numbers with you guys? If you guys are interested, if not, yeah, just let me know. Like, should I go? Here's some of my forecast numbers, and that's what I expect from the company and all. So, if you're interested, I can discuss it with you guys. Because anyways, here's what I got, alright? So, for the fourth quarter, I have... I think it's easier to show you guys. You know, maybe you guys want to watch it in the future, right? So let me show it to you guys on here. Let's go WordPad. No, I want to write it on a piece of paper or something. Hey, because then you guys can't see it, right? I want to be able to write it so you guys can see it. And I'll show you guys the numbers that I have for this company. Or you know what? Better words? This is better. Stupid me, stupid me. There we go. So always, if you invest in a company, once you get to the higher level, you should know like how to really evaluate a company, how to know like whether you're buying at a good price or not, and yeah, and like forecast them, making predictions on the revenue. Even though you may be wrong about it, that doesn't matter. What's important is that you kind of know in your mind like approximately like how much you think they're gonna earn and all, right? Just as a comparison, especially since this company doesn't have any analyst expectations yet. Look, it's empty. Nothing. No analyst coverage yet. Right? But you know what? When it gets analyst coverage, that's when you know, ooh, it's gonna go explode, this company, okay? All the institutions coming in and stuff, trying to buy it and all. So yeah. Okay, let's go through it. 2024 quarter prediction for me, $2 million in revenue. Why is that? Because in November, they announced that month was huge in sales. It was like a record-breaking month. So I'm expecting about 2 million. Now, if you look at the full year, 2020, I actually couldn't find their data on the first quarter. I don't know. Second quarter is 1.1 million. Third quarter is 1.4. That's a nice increase. Now quarter 4, that's like a massive increase from 1.4 to 2. So I got lots of big expectations when they say they have a massive sales record, okay? So that's what, in total, it should be around 3.5 million full year revenue. And for the last quarter, I believe they should make around 800,000 in gross profit, because their profit margins are around 30 to 40%, right? I feel like they might be able to produce at much easier cost this time. You know, every quarter should improve. So I give it around 40%. Their expenses are huge, I think, because they're doing expansion and spending on their facilities, right? Their big facilities. So I think that's why it's gonna make them have a loss of net income, okay? But what matters most to me is their revenue. For a growth company like this, you should always look at the revenue first, rather than the net income. Later on, once they get better with their revenue and production ability, then you have to look at the net income, because they should be able to produce at a much easier pricing. Okay, and here's what I have for the net income for the full year. Okay, so yeah, and then 2021 first quarter prediction, I gotta switch that up because I need to know what it is from last year's results first, and I'll switch it up and update it myself. Ooh, it always gives me hope. Anyways, what are you guys doing now? And meanwhile, I'll let you guys take a look at the numbers and ask me any questions you feel about it. Okay? Any questions? Oh gosh. Hey, look, when's the announcement? Not now? Not happening now? I mean, I've been waiting for like about 2 hours already. Yeah, and it's still not here, so who knows what's wrong. They never promised it's gonna be right after. You know, they just said it's gonna be after the market closes. Anyways, good things comes to those that wait, I guess. Nicely done. Nicely done, investors. Good karma makes good business? I just saw this for the first time. I guess so, but you know what? Good karma doesn't always help good people, unfortunately. Still waiting. So yeah, what do you guys have been doing recently? Anything you guys like to do? I want to know more about you guys instead of me, right? Please. Alright, meanwhile, I'm just gonna check out some other things to do. Maybe work on other things to do. Yeah, just if anyone in the comments want to comment below, like what you guys have been doing recently, any fun things you guys have been doing, let me know. I'm just curious to hear about you guys. Come on. So tell me. Tell me. I did not know waiting could take this long. You know what? I'll give it another like 18 minutes. Right? And then I gotta end it because I have to do other things. And you know what? It's not a guarantee, right? That they release it this afternoon. So might as well do something else as well. Wow, I'm actually looking at the global gaming market, right? 2021 to 2026 report. It's kind of incredible. I'm looking at it. I think this is actually a really good website, honestly. That's fine. It's a report, right? Yeah. I like this. When was this? Who made this? I'm liking this a lot, this thing. Okay, we can check out healthcare market. Let's go check that out. Gaming market. What? How much money does that cost? Oh my gosh, don't do this to me. No! That's expensive, bruh. I guess so, because these are good information in a way. These are super important information. So they cost a few $1,000s. That's why they cost a few hundred pages, right? Alright. How did I find this? Okay, good. Thank you all for staying in here today. Because there's been a lot of waiting. And if you were here in the beginning until now, I gotta give you whatever you want. What? I'll try to make your wish come true? Whatever it is, tell me. This is intense. So it's value. So the gaming market is valued to be worth 168 billion. It reached a value of 168 billion in 2020. Looking forward, publisher expects the global gaming market to reach value of 287 billion by 2026. That shows a compound annual growth rate of 9.25. That's massive. I can't. That's, like I said, if you don't know this, I think the 3 biggest business fields that's going to grow in the next that's going to experience the greatest growth in the next 5 years is electric vehicle, so the car industry, gaming, healthcare. I could even add a marijuana in there as well. That's what it is. That's how big I feel these industries could be. Oh my gosh. 168 billion. Okay, so if I calculate my company, how much did Corsair earn last season? 103 million. That's last quarter, right? Oh, sorry, that's last year. Oh my gosh, 103 million. 103 million in only your net revenue. Let's see, wait, net 1.7 billion in revenue, okay? 1.7 billion in revenue. You look at that. You divide it by like 168. That's 1% market share. That's so wild. And in 2025, you're expected to gain about 15. I expect them to gain about 15 billion in revenue. Oh, sorry, not 15. Yeah, how much revenue? 3.5 billion. 3.5 billion. 3.5 divided by, let's just say 250. Oh my gosh, the market share doesn't change, but the revenue did. But it's because it's huge. This is how big this industry is. Only 1%. Not a. You know, whenever you calculate numbers like these, they make. If you understand investment to a super high level, like what I am doing right now, some of these numbers are entertaining to just even consider and watch in a way. That's crazy.获得更大的市场，明年我们希望获得更大的市场和份额。 Ugh, I'll be right back. We just wait. We just wait. I can't wait forever. Huh? What is this? Oh my gosh. You got to be kidding me. Oh, okay. Eh? Nani? Followed by consoles and computers. Really? Mobile and tablet gaming is... Wow. Console gaming. Console computer. Offline segment currently accounts for a larger share. Okay. Based on the revenue type, the segment has been segmented into in-game purchases, game purchases, and advertising. This is crazy. That's the crazy world. So much competition. Alright, it's been about 2 hours. So, it feels like they're not releasing it. Maybe at a later time. So hopefully I'll be able to discuss it, in a separate video. But thank you all for watching, and I hope to see y'all next time, honestly. Like, I look forward to having a better conversation with you all, and look forward to something more fun in the future as well. Okay? So I'll see you all later. Hope you all learned something temporarily in this video, right? And you're gonna apply it in your life. Anyways, take care.